Have you ever wondered if the way you take care of your hygiene could affect how long you live? It's something most people don't think about, but doctors are revealing that certain overlooked areas of the body could hold the key to better health and longevity. As we age, our immune system weakens, and something as simple as not washing specific areas properly can lead to infections, inflammation, and even serious illnesses. That's why in today's video we're uncovering 4 body parts that seniors should wash frequently if they want to maintain their health and increase their chances of living a longer, healthier life. Some of these may surprise you, but by the end of this video you'll understand why neglecting them could put your well-being at risk. If you want to make the most of your golden years, this is information you can't afford to ignore. Be sure to stay until the very end, because the last point we'll cover is something almost everyone forgets about, and it could make all the difference. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's get started. Number 1. Under the fingernails. Let's start with something as simple as washing under our fingernails. It might sound trivial, but anyone who spent time working in a garden or cooking knows that dirt and bacteria can easily hide in the tiny crevices of our nails. Many of us have been raised with the idea that washing our hands is enough, yet there is an entire hidden world right under those nail beds waiting to be cared for. Consider the story of Margaret, a spirited 78-year-old with a love for gardening. Every time she returned from tending to her flowers and vegetables, she made it a point to wash her hands. However, in her busy routine, she often overlooked the space under her fingernails. Over time, little bits of soil and germs accumulated there, eventually leading to a mild infection that started at her fingertips. When Margaret finally visited her doctor, she learned that a few extra seconds spent scrubbing under her nails could have saved her much discomfort. Margaret's experience is not uncommon. Studies have shown that the area beneath our nails can harbor bacteria up to 10 times more than the surface of our skin. For older adults whose immune systems are not as vigorous as they once were, this minor oversight can spiral into a larger problem, such as fungal infections. These conditions can cause yellowing or thickening of the nails, issues that are preventable with just a bit more care. A gentle routine might include using a soft nail brush or even an old toothbrush with warm, soapy water to effectively clean beneath the nails. Regular trimming of the nails not only keeps them looking neat, but also reduces the space for bacteria to gather. If you ever find that the area becomes too challenging to clean, perhaps due to arthritis or other mobility issues, it might be a good idea to ask for a little help from a loved one, or consider using an electric nail brush designed for ease. Recall a moment when you realized that something small, a few extra seconds of care, could have made a big difference in your health. What did that teach you about the importance of paying attention to the details in your daily routine? Number 2. Feet. Our feet bear the weight of our lives every day, yet they often don't get the attention they deserve. As we journey through life, our feet carry us on countless adventures, be it a stroll through the park, a dance at a family wedding, or simply the daily walk to get a cup of coffee. However, as time passes, the natural changes in our body mean that taking care of our feet becomes ever more crucial. Consider Henry, a 78-year-old gentleman who loved his morning walks. For years, Henry took his feet for granted until he noticed a small sore on his toe. Due to reduced sensation and slower healing, what began as a minor issue soon escalated into an infection that required weeks of medical treatment. Imagine if Henry had washed and inspected his feet daily. A simple routine of cleaning could have caught the problem early, sparing him a lot of discomfort and worry. Our feet deserve regular washing with soap and warm water every day. It's important to gently scrub between the toes and then ensure that every nook is thoroughly dried. This routine helps prevent the growth of fungus, a common issue that thrives in warm, moist environments. For those of us with conditions like diabetes, or even just naturally sensitive feet as we age, proper foot hygiene is not just about comfort, it can be a matter of maintaining mobility and overall well-being. A practical tip is to use a long-handled sponge or invite a caring family member to help if bending or reaching becomes difficult. Remember, your feet have supported you through many years of memories, and caring for them is a way of honoring your journey. If you're still here, thank you for sharing this quiet moment with me. If today's message touched something true in your life, just comment number 2 so I know you're here. And if you haven't yet, I'd love for you to subscribe and tap the bell so you won't miss what's next. This channel is a gentle space where experience matters, kindness is shared, and growing older means something. I'm truly grateful you're here. Number 3, behind the ears. While we often focus on the visible parts of our face, there is an area that many of us inadvertently neglect: the space behind our ears. This small nook can easily accumulate dirt, sweat, and oils over time, leading to unpleasant odors and even infections. As we mature, our skin undergoes changes. It may become drier or more sensitive, and areas like behind the ears can start to show signs of neglect. Take the example of Roger, a gentle soul of 74 years who wore his glasses daily. Roger never paid much attention to the area behind his ears until one day he began to notice a persistent itch and a slight burning sensation. When he finally took a close look in the mirror, he saw that the skin there was red and inflamed. A visit to his doctor revealed that bacteria had been trapped behind his ears, leading to the early stages of an infection. The solution was simple: integrating a routine of washing behind the ears during your regular bathing routine. By using a soft washcloth or just your fingertips with mild soap, you can gently cleanse this area. A careful rinse and proper drying are important steps, as they prevent moisture accumulation that can worsen irritation. Regular care for this area can be especially beneficial if you use devices such as hearing aids or wear glasses, as these can trap sweat and natural oils. Embracing this small habit, much like many life lessons from the elderly, reminds us that sometimes taking extra care of the little things can lead to a life of comfort and well-being. Reflect on a time when you discovered a forgotten detail in your routine that, once corrected, made a noticeable difference in your comfort. What did that realization teach you about the value of small, consistent habits? Number 4, hands. Throughout your life, your hands have been your greatest tools, but have you ever thought about just how many germs they come into contact with every single day? Door handles, grocery carts, money, handrails, these everyday objects are loaded with bacteria and viruses which transfer directly onto your skin. As we get older, our immune system doesn't fight off infections as effectively as it used to, making frequent hand washing one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to prevent illness. Many seniors think a quick rinse under water is enough, but doctors warn that it takes at least 20 seconds of scrubbing with soap to properly remove harmful bacteria. And here's something most people don't realize: washing only your palms isn't enough. The backs of your hands, between your fingers, and under your nails are some of the most neglected areas, and they happen to be where germs thrive the most. Think about how often you touch your face, rub your eyes, or adjust your glasses. Each time you do, you could be transferring harmful bacteria directly into your system. Infections like colds, flu, and even serious respiratory illnesses can start with something as small as touching your face with unwashed hands. For seniors, these infections can escalate quickly. Consider Robert, a 72-year-old retiree who thought he was doing everything right, eating well, staying active, and getting enough sleep. However, he kept getting sick by catching colds more often than he used to. His doctor pointed out that he wasn't washing his hands frequently enough, especially after being in public places. Once Robert made it a habit to wash his hands thoroughly, he noticed a huge difference: fewer colds, more energy, and better overall health. If you're still here, thank you for sharing this quiet moment with me. If today's message touched something true in your life, just comment number 4 so I know you're here. And if you haven't yet, I'd love for you to subscribe and tap the bell so you won't miss what's next. This channel is a gentle space where experience matters, kindness is shared, and growing older means something. I'm truly grateful. Final thoughts. Maintaining cleanliness in the little areas of our body is a gentle yet powerful way to keep our minds and bodies in good shape. Each part, the nails, feet, behind the ears, and hands, deserves our attention as we grow older. These areas might seem small, but they make a big difference in how you feel day by day. By taking a few extra moments to wash these spots well, you help prevent infections and discomfort, giving your body its best chance to work perfectly, even as time marches on. It's often those small, consistent habits that bring about the greatest improvements in how we feel. For those of us in our golden years, keeping up with daily hygiene is one of the kindest things you can do for yourself. Whether you're just beginning to pay extra care to these parts, or you've been doing so for years, it's never too late to reinforce these habits. A little extra care today can help you enjoy tomorrow even more, preventing unnecessary ailments and keeping you strong and independent. Thank you for spending this time with us. We'd be delighted to hear from you. Please leave a comment below with one thing you learned today and share how you plan to look after yourself a little better. Your thoughts mean a lot, and sharing them can help build a caring community that supports one another. And if you found these insights helpful, do consider liking, subscribing, and sharing this message so that more hearts can be touched by this guidance. As you continue on your journey toward a healthier life, remember the wise words that have helped guide many of us. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. May that step bring you peace and vitality each day.